and you push the sleep away. You shift, you do. Everyone has different techniques of pushing the sleep away. So on the seat of meditation, keep pushing. We are not saying continuously push away. The purpose is not to push the sleep away. The reason we are pushing it away is so that we can come to a point where we can catch that. As long as too many thoughts are there, we will not be able to catch that point. Only when the thoughts slow down, then we will be able to catch that point. And that's our third instruction, isn't it? When we are chanting Om, so there is presence of Om and there is absence of Om. And what have we said? Becoming available to the presence in the absence, that is the goal, or being the witness of no thought and Om thought, and recognizing you are the witness, that is the goal. And the third instance is what? Where does the Om emerge from and where does the Om merge back into? The goal reached by any of these three exercises on the seat of meditation is one and the same. That brings you to the equanimous state. It brings you to yourself. Just the presentation is different. Exercises are different, because someone may find witnessing easier, someone may find watching the merging and the emerging easier, another person may find being in silence, being available to himself in the silence as a alternative. But don't think that you can create the self. All you can do is come to the silence and remain. All you can do is bring your attention to the junction and remain. All you can do is observe that the presence of Om and the absence of Om, I am the witness, and wait for the self to reveal. You can't do anything more than that. He should try to catch the moment when one's respiration is over and next has not begun yet. Let him try to pinpoint the instant when one sound is heard. See what I used to practice? I used to chant Om, or just Om, not Aum, Om. I used to catch the point from what is that point from where the is going to begin. I used to catch that point. I used to catch the point, because there is vibration when you say, there is vibration going on, isn't it? So straight away going into the mind, it was not my cup of tea at that time. So I said, okay, no, I have to catch the point. So where is the point? When is the first vibration beginning in the throat? So deep in meditation, I used to practice that. And you don't have to open the mouth for that. So you're catching that point. And you see the magic happen. Question is practice. It will happen. Similarly, that precise junction is the locus of the experience of the non-dual self, which is the immutable Satchidananda. There is nothing to do after that. After that, whatever is available, that itself is the truth. And what is available without a thought? You are available to yourself without a thought. That itself is the truth. Wherever there is slightest perceptions of names and forms and therefore plurality expressed in the form of specific knowledge, inevitably bondage comes into evidence. The great sage who experiences constantly the moment of sandhi within the names and forms, through thus seeing the plurality through specific knowledge, also experiences the pure knowledge at the center of his being. So you are seeing everything, hearing everything, touching, feeling, tasting, everything is going on, but your attention is on the that because of which all this is happening. And for this I have given you example again and again. When you are driving, you are doing so many different activities, but you never forget the destination, isn't it? Same way, when you are daily living, so many activities are happening in your at your gross body level. Seeing, hear, touching, feeling, tasting, walking, speaking, movement of hands, etc., etc. Hunger, thirst, so many emotions come and go, so many thoughts come and go, so many desires come and go, so many ideas come and go, so many concepts come and go. And this happens in a 124 hours is enough field of experience for us. What is that because of whom all this is able to express? Put attention on that. That is a Mahatma is totally available to that. And it is not that, oh yeah, in the morning I was available to that, but I am not right now. No. A Mahatma is every moment alertly available to that junction. Every moment. Because that's the only moment available for the truth to reveal. An aspirant or a sadhaka is one who still has to practice this awareness with the perimeters of duality, but the man of realization experiences no limitation of space or time or duality. Thus, for a wise man, the Sandhya time is a non-dual experience. Yesterday we saw the program on the Sufi Mahatma on the TV. He says, books cannot take you there where I am. Scriptures cannot take you. There is no need for studies. Sufi is continuously available in that moment. And in that moment, the poetry, in whichever way, that poetry can be through art, it can be through words, it can be through actions. It just expresses itself. You should have seen yesterday, 115-year-old Sufi. Thus, for a wise man, the Sandhya time is a non-dual experience. Because when it is not Sandhya time, when it is not in the juncture, either you are in a non-manifest state, that is deep sleep or tamas, or you are in the manifest state, which is waking state or rajas. And reality can be caught only when you are in a sattvic state. Understood? But I am trying to connect it to what we practice in meditation. And now you appreciate it more. And that appreciation should prompt us to wake up at 3 o'clock.